Going on, fellas? What's going on, people? So we had a little issue with the new truck that we just bought, 2016 freightliner Cascadia DD13 engine. I had to replace this part called PNDB. Let me show you guys the part. What the driver was saying that the truck was it was shutting off and turning right back on. I mean, it was just taking seconds for it to turn back on. So I called the dealer and I asked them, you know, what the hell was going on with the truck. And this is what they told me. 9 out of 10 times it's gonna be this part. It cost me $430. One thing about this part right here is see these right here. Well, the new part comes with another one right here, which if you have that one, you can't connect this cable to it. But what I did is I grabbed some needle noses. I just grabbed it from right here and I broke it off. Make sure you don't break the housing on it or anything inside of it. So just go easy on it. But it was real easy to replace. Four nuts, and then there's one right here, and then the 2 electric hookups, and that's it. It's got fuses. Got a little fuse box right here, and all the fuses are good, but what the dealer is telling me that has nothing to do with these fuses. It's got to do with this. This is a relay, and I mean, in order to check the relay, I guess you're gonna have to break this because it's built in. So yeah, $430. The truck was just it was good. It was driving, and then all of a sudden it just turned off. It turned everything off, and then it turned everything back on. I mean, it went off for maybe 2 seconds, 5 seconds at the most, and then it came right back on. So if you're having problems like that, you might want to look into replacing this part. This is the part number. This is the new one that I put on there. Again, it cost me $432, something like that. Not too sure. But like I said, it's 4 nuts. Them 3 right there, and then 1 right here, and then you got 2 electric hookups. One thing I do need to tell you guys what happened to me yesterday was I turned off the switch for the batteries, and then I unplugged the battery cables on the ground side. When I was taking off this cable right here, I got a spark. So what I ended up doing is disconnecting all the batteries all together, because that burned the crap out of my thumb. So when you're doing electrical stuff on your truck, don't chance it and just turn off your battery switch, because I don't know, I think the system still had juice and the battery switch wasn't killing anything. Even the ground wasn't killing anything. So I ended up unplugging all the batteries. I put a piece of wood in between the cables, so make sure it wouldn't touch the connectors on the cables, I mean on the batteries, so I wouldn't get that spark again. So just keep that in mind. Disconnect your batteries. Some people say just disconnect the grounds, but I'm telling you, yesterday when I was unplugging this cable, because it's 3 cables that go onto this. And you can't miss, you can't go, I mean, the cables only stretch out to here, here, and here. But this one comes from the top. So if it's got this little flap right here, you won't be able to connect it. So you're gonna have to break. As you can see, this is the old one. And this little flap is also broken off, as you can tell. But when you buy it, it's gonna have all 4 flaps. And there's gonna be a flap right here. You have to break that off. But anywho, yeah, do yourself a favor, disconnect the batteries. I mean, disconnect all the cables. Do not have your batteries connected, because you're gonna run into that spark like I did. And it made me jump pretty nasty. So, but yeah, what the truck was doing again was the driver was driving it and it just shut off. It shut off and it cranked right back on, you know. He didn't have to turn the key or anything. He didn't have to get it out of gear, press the clutch, nothing. It just came right back on. So the dealer is saying that, I guess, this relay is defected for whatever reason, so you have to replace it. You have to replace this whole module. So if your truck is turning on and turning right back on, you might want to look into this part right here, this module right here. The other thing that you might want to look at is your battery switch, your kill switch. If the light is blinking, then that switch needs to be replaced. If it's a solid light on that switch, then that means the switch is good. But the dealer went right to this part right here, the PND. Oh, shucks. PNDB. They went straight to that one and they said to replace that one. 9 out of 10 times, that's what's going on with that truck. So I'll keep you guys updated, see if that fixed the problem. Today's Sunday, so I'm gonna wait till Friday and ask the driver again, see if the truck cut off. If it didn't, then we fixed the problem. This part cost me $432 or $33 or something like that. So if you're having that issue with your truck, that's probably gonna be your issue right there, that module right there. So just keep that in mind. Undo your batteries. Don't just disconnect the grounds, because mine still gave me a spark. All right, so if you're out there driving, drive safe, be safe, and we'll see you guys on our next video.